Hello 585ers. I'm going to go over what we'll be doing for the next two class sessions. Our next two class sessions are all about assessment. Module 5 is all about assessment. What I need you to do before class and in class tomorrow night is this is going to be a serious play time. You need to sit and look at all the tools here that are a part of assessment. Now, we all think we know what assessment is, and most of us have a pretty good idea. But then when we get to assessment in a virtual space like you have built, then things get a little bit different. And so I have packed this with so many ideas around how to do assessment. I'm only going to show you a couple of them tomorrow night because most of this stuff is so obvious it's not even funny. But I'll take some time with Google Forms here, mainly because you have a Google Forms account. You don't realize it probably, but when you created your YouTube channel, you now unlock the world of Google. So you now have access to Google Forms, Google Docs, Google Plus, Google Hangouts, all those tools that are available in the Googleverse. Here's what we talked about earlier about ipsative assessment. I still find this very interesting, so please take the time to read that. And then down here are all of the various tools that you can use. Now, what I've tried to do here is to organize things so that you have tools that will go into either your wiki space that you've created, or some of these you could actually link to from inside a YouTube video. So we will go over all of this tomorrow night and play. Some of these that I really think are quite interesting are the Nearpod. Socrative is an entire world unto itself. Studio, I just like saying it, is a very easy way to build multimedia quizzes that you can embed into your wiki space. Today's Meet is a really interesting tool used quite extensively by classrooms that have iPads. So if you are an iPad classroom, you might want to take a look at this. We use it quite extensively out at Westport with our middle school classes out there. Google Docs and Google Forms, if you're the kind of person who likes to crawl under the hood of things and work and it's all your stuff and your creation, Google Forms is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not so difficult that you can't learn how to do it, and then it can go anywhere. Quizlet is probably one of the first ones that was ever made. And again, you can create little survey tools, little quizzes that can go anywhere. Tweetwall is really fascinating. You could have a tweet wall running in your classroom and kids could be asking questions and answering each other's questions as class is going on. And if you have it projected on your screen behind you, you can just take care of business while class is going on. It's a interesting tool. As I said, these are all tools that you have to play with. I'm not telling you which one you need to use. Padlet and Linoit are also another two tools that are like, we used to call it the parking lot, you know, where you put up your questions during a PD session. Padlet and Linoit do that as well. That's it. So we will be playing tomorrow night. I'll walk you through some of the tools in here that need a little more explanation. Otherwise, most of this stuff is very just straightforward. Sit and play with it and you'll figure it out. And the idea is, now that you've made your lesson, and you've made that lesson in the multiple ways that we played with, now you're going to be able to sit and think about, what would the assessment for my lesson look like? We'll play tomorrow night, and then the class that meets the week after, we will actually pull all this together into one final look and then I hope we start sharing with each other. It looks like the baby doesn't have to have the accident. We'll keep the baby in the curriculum, in the syllabus, and we're on track again. So good work, everybody. Thank you for all your hard work, and thank you for a wonderful class. I have enjoyed this immensely. See you Monday night.